Hey everybody, Jodi Brown here. For those of you who don't know from previous videos, I am a mom of three. I have a daughter who turned 3 in December and a 9.5-month-old twin boys. So it is a crazy, wonderful, beautiful, chaotic, sometimes hair pulling, sometimes wanting to break down and cry, but most of the time amazing journey in life. So I know that for me, the past 9.5 months postpartum with the boys has been one, like I said, of joy, of trials, and of trying to get myself back on track, get myself to a place of feeling like me, because it can be hard as a mom with so many responsibilities to take a little bit of time to work on myself. So I thought that there might be other moms out there, whether you're a twin mom or a single mom or a triplet mom or a quadruplet mom. And by the way, God bless you all for anybody having more than twins. I admire and respect you wholeheartedly because this is a challenge and I cannot imagine what you all go through. So I know it's got to be amazing, but whew. Anyway, I wanted to share my postpartum journey in the hopes that it might be something that somebody else can relate to. Somebody else can hear a little bit that maybe resonates with them, and to just share my story and hope that it can reach somebody. So my boys were born last April, and they were born via C-section. My daughter was an emergency C-section, so with twins, and one was breech, there was just no hope of a VBAC for me. And so they were both born via C-section. Thank goodness everything went well. Recovery was well. Thankfully, my husband actually had off to help with that. But at that immediate time that they were born, I didn't focus a ton on what I was eating. I was trying to eat healthy, but I wasn't working out yet because of recovery. Before they were born, I was somewhat trying to follow a low carb-ish lifestyle. Now, I could not keep things down, as in like settled. My stomach just did not like a lot of stuff, so I kind of had to eat whatever would stick with me. But after the boys were born, I did start on I call it keto-ish, but more of a low carb lifestyle. So I tried focusing on foods that were lower carb, focusing on vegetables to get carbs, berries, those types of things. Not strict keto. That is not what I'm doing even now. But I have been focusing on eating those things that are healthy because I know that is what makes me feel good. And eating lower carbs makes my body feel better. So that is what I started doing. And it has been amazing. Now, like I said, I am breastfeeding my twins. So I am trying to make sure that my supply stays up. For those of you wondering, from what I have read in a lot of different areas, it is recommended around 50 carbs a day for breastfeeding women. Now, with that, I want to offer the disclaimer that, number one, I'm not a doctor. That is from other resources. Number two, I think every person is different. I think that you have to find what works for you. I think 50 for some women might not be enough, and I think 50 for some women might be too many. I don't think that there's an exact number, an exact cutoff that is exactly what you need for breastfeeding. Again, not a doctor. But I think you have to find what works for you, what works for your body, where your supply stays where you want it. And for anybody, breastfeeding or not, water and electrolytes are huge. Keep them up. That is going to make a world of a difference when following a lifestyle like that, especially with starting out. Now, the other thing that I implement on a daily basis that has helped with any potential keto flu type of symptoms, they have helped me with energy like I cannot describe. It has helped me with my mood, with my focus, brain fog, like disappears every day. It is amazing, and that is implementing exogenous ketones. Those are not required on a low-carb keto lifestyle. However, they have made a huge difference for me, so I continue to drink them every day. And it is like a freaking light bulb comes on, and they're amazing. So by following this lifestyle and implementing the exogenous ketones, I was back in my pre-pregnancy jeans when jean season came around. I didn't put on jeans in the summer because it's too hot. So, but I do know that I was back in my pre-pregnancy jeans by the time jean season rolled back around. I feel amazing. I know I'm back in my pre-pregnancy size. I haven't weighed since this past summer. And when I weighed in the summer, I think it was in July, I was about 5 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight. Now, why did I stop weighing? I actually would love to recommend that anybody else who is on like a postpartum fitness, lifestyle, weight loss, whatever journey, don't focus on the scale, y'all. Don't focus on the scale. I can get, and I know this about myself from the past, I can get so obsessed with the scale that I forget to look at everything else that is going on in my life, the benefits that I'm experiencing. And so I just decided that I wasn't going to look anymore. I wasn't going to obsess over those last 5 pounds. Those last 5 pounds do not define me. They did not define me. I assume that they're off because I'm fitting in those clothes, but I don't know. I literally have not weighed in months, and it relieves so much stress. Now, if my clothes start feeling snugger, if I can tell by looking in the mirror or at pictures that if I were to get bigger, then obviously I'd know. Then I need to revamp things. I need to look back at what I'm eating. I need to be completely honest with myself about what I'm eating, and I need to get back on track. So I use what we term non-scale victories and non-scale indicators to determine if I'm on the right track. And you know what I mean. You don't feel as good. You know what you're eating, and you know what you're fueling your body with. So you know if you're not on track, but your clothes and pictures will tell a difference. So again, advice to you, toss the scale for a while. Focus on how you feel. Focus on how if you take like before, measurements and pictures, focus on your clothes, y'all. If your clothes are getting looser, great. Who cares what that scale says? Who cares if your clothes are getting looser? If they're getting tighter, don't get discouraged. Don't get down. You know what to do. Get back on track. So I just wanted to share that is something that I have learned through this journey. Somebody the other day was talking about their weight, and I thought, like, literally, I have no idea what I weigh. I don't know. And I don't care. And that is very freeing, but not how I've always been. But it took me literally just staying off the scale. So anyway, on with my journey. I think that for the first probably like 6 to 8 months, I mean, and now, but I was so focused on the kids, which I still am. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so that is what I do. That is my focus. But I forgot to really take care of myself as much, which is easy to do when kids are up all night or kids are sick, etc. So then I started trying to get more on a regular workout routine, which I tend to do workouts at home or run, and really focusing on my own personal development as well. And so I just wanted to, encourage people to get moving. If that's putting your kids in a stroller and going down the street for a walk, if that is while they're playing, you're walking around the inside of your house, or you're going up and down the steps, or, you take a minute every now and then to do some sit-ups, some push-ups, some jumping jacks, whatever it is that is a little bit more than what you are doing, go for it. It makes you feel great. It gives you a little bit of me time. And I think that that's something else that has been important to me for my journey is I tend to work out in the mornings. I have had some times that I do in the afternoons or evenings. I just feel better if I do it in the morning, and I don't feel as stressed about it because it's just me. It's just me up. The kids are asleep. I'm up, and I get 45 minutes where I do my thing. I sweat it out. I start to feel energized and ready to go for the day. And I've actually just within like the past 2 weeks, I've started listening to some audiobooks. I will have leggings that have the pockets in them. And so I will put my phone in the pocket, headphones on, and I am listening to personal development that helps to encourage me, that helps to push me to be a better mother, that helps me to push me to be a better person in general. It helps me to push towards my goals and my dreams. And I just feel invigorated and ready to take on 2019. So it's kind of that, like I'm at that 9 months in, 9 months out. So I can compare, when I delivered my twins at 38 weeks. My body hurt. Y'all, my body hurt. I was tired because I was not sleeping. And hadn't for months, practically the whole pregnancy. And 9 months out, sleep isn't always great. We have great nights and we have not so great nights. But I am thankful that we actually have quite a few nights that kids sleep through. So that I am thankful for. But I am starting to really focus on taking more time for myself, being very intentional with my actions, and working hard towards my goals. So I want to offer encouragement to all of you out there. If you are a new mom, if you've been a mom for a while and you just still feel like you're in that fog that you can't get out, I encourage you to do what you need to do to reach out of that fog. Ask for help. Work on, if it helps you to work on your own nutrition and what you're eating. If it helps you to work out, if it helps you to go out with friends once every so many weeks and have somebody else watch the kids. If it helps you to get outside, do it. Your mental, the way you feel mentally and emotionally, and the way you feel about yourself, the way you view yourself, the way you talk about yourself, all of that is so incredibly important in this postpartum journey for yourself, for your kids, for your husband, significant other, and family. So I want to encourage you to do that. And if you have any questions about the low carb type lifestyle that I lead, please feel free to comment or send me a message. And I will post the link for I have a keto community on Facebook where we support each other. We are not strict keto. It is a support group with recipes, tips, information, and people are along the different spectrums of how strict they are and how not strict they are. So just keep that in mind, but we would love to have you. I'd love you to be a part of the group. And I hope that everyone has a wonderful day. And here we go, mamas. Rock on. We've got this. We can do this. It is a journey. It is a lifestyle. Let's keep working on ourselves so that we can be that role model for those kids that we are raising. All right, y'all. Have a good one.